We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Now here is Conley. Floats it up for Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And that's how you execute the pick and roll. Randall slicing well after setting the screen. Good timing.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Now here is Conley. Nice move. And it's laid in by Randall. Randall's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Outside for Randall. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And it goes down 2 points.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
For three, Edwards buries the long-range jumper. And that makes it a tie ball game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Williams with a clean look. Offline with his three. Timberwolves trailed by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Daigneault said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways. And that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. Now, Caruso. After Rudy Gobert missing on that last three-pointer. From outside, off the mark. Randall surveying the D. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
Left side, Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Minnesota. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, you want to chase him off the three-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he can't hit the second. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game, but let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the off-season in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
And the wide-open shot from Reed. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pass to Caruso. On the wing, Wallace. It's stolen by Edwards. All going up court. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Now Wiggins. Back to Wallace. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Reed. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Here's Alexander Walker. He's looking for Ingles and finds him. Back to Reed. And the layup is good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves. And here is Wallace. He has yet to score.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Alexander Walker with the ball. 5 points in the game.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up at a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Ingles can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Mr. Gobert. Outside Conley. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Back to Reed. Uncovered. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. To end the run. And the layup is up and in.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Misses from short range. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Thunder up by 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
It's Edwards on the wing. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Yes, that goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 3 now for the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
The Thunder leading by 3. Over in the corner, Dort. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 6 points for Lou Dort.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. He can be really effective at any position on the floor.
To the middle. Gobert in the corner. Up and in on the way. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Throws it up high. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Randall no good. Here's Oklahoma City. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Williams.
Okay.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Substitution on court.
Timberwolves trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Up top, DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Wallace attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wallace has got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Randall, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Oklahoma City leading by 14. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Over in the corner, Williams.
Come get it.
Wallace outside. There's a screen by Williams. Wide open. He gets that one. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.